What's up, Scorpio? How you doing? Let's go ahead and bust y'all out a little bonus reading for the month of November 2020. Okay? So, if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, you know what to do. Look in the description of the video, okay? And yes, for now, until further notice, we have changed things. We've moved from 2222 live mini readings and same-day readings only. We will let you know when we decide to take it back, but for right now, that's what we are moving to, okay? So, let's go ahead and hop right into this, okay? What other important messages do we have for Scorpio universe? Other important messages. Okay, those of you new to my channel, what I am actually looking for is details I left out in the main monthly reading. Okay, that's the intention I'm putting into it. Oh, one more thing real quick, and I'm done babbling, I swear. I've decided to change things up just a little bit and add a new spread in for these bonus readings. I'm going to do a couples spread, okay? So, that has been so heavily requested for so long that I figure I'll go ahead and experiment with it here in the bonuses. I'm not going to lie, I'm not really feeling it. I'm really not, but we'll see. I may pick it up and do something with it in the future. Anyway, enough babbling. Let's get into it. What other important messages, universe? Scorpio November 2020. Other important messages. Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You know what this is, right? Stalking. Stalking. Now, when I say stalking, no, I don't mean somebody sitting in your tree with binoculars looking in your window. Hopefully not. Good Lord. What I mean is 21st century stalking, okay? Looking at the Facebook, the Instagram, keeping tabs on you, watching you, and not saying anything, okay? Very little to no communication between you and this person, but I do feel like they got their eye on you, Scorpio. They got their eye on you. Maybe you have your eye on them too. Maybe y'all are both doing this to each other. Isn't that funny? I mean, I think it's very common that it happens more often than you would think. Two people get into it, stop talking, and just watch each other. That weird little awkward, energetic dance. However, that's if you're not watching this person, if you're like, I ain't particularly watching nobody, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well, it's not you. Somebody got the eye on you then. Let's get 4 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ten of Cups reversed is the overall energy here. Okay. All right. Okay. Okie dokie. So this is something that definitely came to an end in the past, okay? I don't feel like this is somebody that you are currently involved with. If you are, which obviously there will be some Scorpios that are, but if you are, he ain't going to be for long. I don't think so. If you do cling on to it, okay, it's a karmic cycle. This was a karmic contract that is currently energetically incomplete, okay? Energetically incomplete. But, yeah, I do see a lot of, I think it's the person you're dealing with because they have the Page of Wands reversed. Again, could be both of y'all doing it to each other. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, both reversed. A lot of watching silently, okay? And I think deep down inside you know this. You know this, okay? You feel energy coming from this person, something surrounding this person, and they are very, very burdened by this. They're throwing energy at you even if they don't mean to. We do it all the time, y'all. Even if they don't mean to, they are throwing energy at you. Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. 2 of Wands, though. Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Okay, so I don't really like that being as an underlying sort of outcome type of energy, 2 of Wands, because obviously that's the crossroads energy right there. That's an energy of being kind of stagnant and unsure, thinking things over and whatnot. But, man, the person you're dealing with here, they are still very, very, very burdened by this. And they have 2 of Pentacles. So I think this is more their energy than anything, okay? I'm going to have to I'm not gonna lie, man. This is very, very. You know what? Hold up, y'all. Very heavy, very, very heavy. Let me get a little sage going in the air here, okay? Because I'm pulling in some energies that are pretty heavy right now. Pretty heavy, okay? So, not that this is the end-all, be-all, cure-all of heavy energies, but it's all I got on my hands right now, and I can feel some really heavy stuff going on. Anyway, let me look at the person that you're dealing with here, okay? Person Scorpio is dealing with. Person Scorpio is dealing with. Past person first, okay? So this will give me a little bit better of an idea what they got going on here, because they got that 10 of Wands energy, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Are they thinking about reaching out? What's going on here? What is going on here? Let's get 3 more shuffles here. 3 more. Ace of Wands reversed, okay. Fool card, Knight of Wands. There's that Wheel of Fortune reversed in the same position it was in the last spread. Obviously a different deck. Empress reversed, yeah. I think they, well, they're contemplating and thinking about reaching out, but I don't think they're going to do it. They want to, though. They have a lot of things that they want to say to you, okay? They have a lot of things they want to say. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus. Could be anybody, you know. They have a lot of things they want to say. A lot of things they want to say, but I don't see them actually reaching out and saying it, okay? I think that they're very aware that it wouldn't evolve past the point. Whatever point you all made it to before you finally fell apart, it wouldn't evolve past that point, okay? They know this. They know this, okay? So I don't really think that this person is unsure about whether or not you all could successfully reconcile. As a matter of fact, I don't think this person believes you could successfully reconcile at all. But for some reason, they still think about you all the time. And I do think that they have their eye on you, okay? They have a lot of things that they want to say. A lot of things. They don't know how to approach you, though. Okay, so I think that's one of the main reasons why they aren't reaching out. Okay, Star in the reverse right here. They have an understanding of the situation, but they don't have an understanding as to how to energetically approach you to pick things up. You know what I mean? Because they feel like the cycle is incomplete between the two of you. They feel like it's incomplete. And at the end of the day, it's energetic as to whether or not it's complete. If we say, okay, we're up here at Source, me and you gonna come down here, and we're going to work this little plan out. We're going to come together. We're going to split apart. And you do that. Okay, the cycle's complete, but it's not complete in here. I haven't energetically unhooked from it yet. See what I'm saying? I haven't unhooked from it energetically. So they still feel like, in here, they still have energetic hooks in you. Okay? They haven't completely detached from it yet. Yep, well, a lot of things they want to say. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, so now we are going to do a couples spread. And like I have told every single sign thus far, I'm going, and I hate to assume, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that if you're coming to me, if you are in a relationship, you're dealing with somebody, and you're coming to me, or coming to the tarot, or coming to any type of divination or metaphysics to gain clarity on it, something must be wrong. Something must be wrong. Okay? You don't come seek clarity or seek help or seek guidance when everything is all good and well, right? Something's wrong. So, I'm going to put the intention into it that there's an issue here. Because if you are in a relationship and it's nothing but Skittles falling from the sky and rainbows and pink bunnies and unicorns ripping farts and shit, then I wouldn't imagine you'd be watching me, you know? You wouldn't be watching me. So, I'm going to assume something's wrong. I'm going to assume something's wrong. Let's see what's the overall issue here. The 8 of Swords, okay? One, the other, or both of you is ignoring the truth and ignoring the facts, okay? If there's an issue going on right here, whoever is at fault is ignoring that. And, well, duh, and that's typically what we tend to do as humans. We don't like to face ourselves. We don't like to tell the truth about ourselves, do we? Hell no, we don't. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Overall, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. You have 5 of Cups reversed. They have 5 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So I'm getting here that I don't. Okay. 6 of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. There's a massive loss of passion here. Okay, some of you could be involved in a third-party situation. Doesn't have to be, though. But there is a lot of heartbreak here. And it is a result of past things that have not been worked through or processed through. Okay, very, very common. Matter of fact, again, more than likely, most of the time when I pull these couple spreads so far, not every single one of them, but most of them, it's something very similar to this, okay? And that is, we come together. There is no such thing as any type of connection in which there is not arguments and disagreements. It just doesn't happen, okay? So whenever we get into one of these little disputes or disagreements or whatever, what do most of us do? We take that ball of negative energy and we set it over here and ignore it. It don't go nowhere. No, it don't go nowhere. Oh, no. Oh, no, it don't go nowhere. And then what happens? Another one pops up. That thing may have fueled it. You know, it doesn't have to, though. Another one pops up. We get into another dispute, disagreement, another little argument. And then what do? Take that ball of negative energy, set it over here. Okay, and those two clump together, and now it's like a big snowball. It's kind of rolling. And then after a while, it gets to the point to where there's this big, thick tension between us. Okay? And after a while, of course, that puts a big wall between us, and then the passion goes down. And then it's not that the love goes down, but it's the passion, it's the drive, it's the fire. It kind of starts to go out between the two of us. The person you're dealing with here, I don't think they want to abandon this. Not really. I don't think you do either. I think you both want to get over this here. But who's going to come forward first and really start laying things on the table? Like, look, can we work past these things? Can we, like, talk through this and work through these things? If not, there is no growth between the two of you. Where you're at right now, that plateau, that it's going to stay there. It's going to stay there because we're not actually getting to the root of the issue. See what I'm saying? So, could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Who else do I have here? Just mainly Taurus, but again, could be anybody. Chariot, okay, could be a Cancer. 7 of Swords, okay. So, yeah, I do think that more than likely, Hermit reverse could be a Virgo. I'm not really seeing a solid endpoint here, okay? But I do think that walls are up between the two of you. One or the other or both of you has your walls up, okay? And if it hasn't already, that can lead and manifest into being dishonest with each other, okay? First thing it starts with is withholding information, okay? And that doesn't necessarily mean you're lying. It's just, okay, well, I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you, okay? I didn't tell you. And then enough of that, and that does snowball into the lying. And then, okay, well, now I'm not going to tell you. You know what I mean? If I have my walls up and I don't feel comfortable opening up and being honest with you without being attacked or judged or something like that, then I'm not going to be honest with you. I'm not going to tell you the truth. And then that's when it'll spiral into a toxic cycle. Okay, that's when it'll spiral into a toxic cycle. So, damn, dude. Damn, dog. Okay. Kind of a cliffhanger there. See, I don't know, man. I don't know about the couples readings. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at the new person you're dealing with here, okay? New person Scorpio is dealing with. Okay, if you are not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. This is for Scorpios dealing with a new person and a new person only. Okay, 7 of Wands. Somebody here's on defense mode. Page of Wands reversed. Okay. 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You could be talking to somebody at a distance from you here. Okay. This person is still healing from a past. Okay. That comes up so frequently, y'all. So frequently. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So this person right here still very much has lots of unfinished business and emotional, psychological, or spiritual baggage that they're carrying with them, okay? So right now, this person is very, very vigilant, okay? If you're talking to somebody new, right now, I think that if you are a little bit weary, like if they're sending you mixed messages, okay? Maybe they're a little bit on one day and off one day. Maybe they kind of seem a little edgy and upset one day. This person is fighting one hell of an inner battle. One hell of an inner battle, okay? And why? Because of the past, okay? Because of something unhealed from the past. This person was probably hurt very badly, or betrayed, or let down, or lied to, or something to that effect. But they have the world reversed, 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands, okay? World reversed, 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So, yeah, this person is definitely fighting one hell of an internal battle. I do think that they are interested in starting something new right here, but you're going to have to be patient with this person, okay? 4 of Wands reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune upright, okay? You're going to have to be patient with this person. This person has lots of healing to do. They have to be able to see, okay? We can't be too pushy when it comes to these things, and we can't try to rush the process, okay? It's 2020, okay? How many of us here, at least us grown adults, do not have a past? Okay, is there anybody in here in your 20s or 30s that has not been fucked over, who has not been lied to, who has not been cheated on, who has not been used and played and all this stuff? We've all been there, okay? So I'm not downplaying anybody's experiences or whatnot. What I'm saying is that you have to understand. You have to understand. You can't take it lightly. You have to realize that if you think that you're just going to meet somebody with a clean slate who, you know what I'm saying, it's very unlikely. It's very, 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 very highly probable that any new person that you get involved in is going to have a past that comes along with them. You have to be patient and allow them to heal. Okay? And I know you all have heard me say this 1,000 times. I'll keep saying this. If you want open, honest communication, there's several responsibilities that you have. And the one that people seem to neglect the most is to provide the person that you're with a comfortable environment so that they feel comfortable opening up and being themselves without being judged or without being attacked. Okay? It's very, very, very important. A lot of people neglect that and leave that out. Okay? So that's what it's going to take here. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to be patient with this person, okay? And I would think that if you want something that's going to last and be successful, patience is a virtue. I would think, right? All right, so now it's time again for the meat and taters. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward, okay? Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. It wouldn't hurt just to take a second look at your priority list. Okay, I think that most of you are pretty well prioritized. Pretty well prioritized. I don't think that you're got too many priorities, but it wouldn't hurt to just take a second look. It wouldn't hurt to just take a second look, especially if you feel energetically blocked. If you feel energetically blocked, okay, well, what is it that's at the top of my priority list right now? And what actions am I taking? Am I fighting against myself? Am I getting in my own way? Okay, should I maybe dissect that priority a little bit? And maybe what I think my number one priority is really isn't. Maybe I'm getting in the way of achieving my number one priority by chasing the wrong thing. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. 3 shuffles here, 3 more. The Wheel of Fortune, Empress reverse, the Death card, okay? Do not fight cycles, okay? See, we have this thing that we tend to do where when we sense things starting to change, we get scared. Change is scary, especially if you're comfortable, especially if you're complacent. You're at a place in your life where you don't really want things to change. We sense change coming, we smell change in the air, and we get scared and we try to fight it. Because we're afraid we're going to lose everything. We're afraid that somebody's going to leave us, or we're going to lose our job, or I'm going to lose something. We're afraid that we're going to lose something. We're afraid that change coming means that we lose control. Well, first of all, you aren't in control. Second of all, the only way to guarantee that you manifest your worst case scenario is to try to fight the changes. Okay? Try to fight the changes. That's that, if anything. If there was ever a guarantee for you to manifest what you're worried about, that would be it. Okay? So again, that is also the Scorpio card, but maybe you all need this reminder. When things start to change, when things start to come to an end or fall apart, take your hands off the wheel and allow the universe to direct you where to go. Okay? Don't try to force, don't try to fight, don't try to control. Take your hands off the wheel, okay? Watch out for people who can't get up off their ass and do something, okay? Now, we all have our good days and our bad days. Man, I'm going to tell you what, I have days where I got like, oh, good Lord, 10 videos to do, you know? And I'm just like, I don't want to look at tarot cards. And I like put it off and put it off and put it off. You know, we all have our bad days. I'm talking about, you know, that person who all they ever do, all they ever do is sit around and talk. Talk about what they're going to do one day. Talk about what they want to do. Talk about the change that they want to see in the world. And they just sit around on their ass and bitch and complain and whine and moan about the change. And when they won't get, you want to see, be the change you want to see. You want something to get done, get up off your lazy ass and you do something. Okay? We all know that person. Oh, good Lord, we all know that person. They just want to sit around and bitch and complain about everything they don't like, but they won't get up off their ass and do anything any different. See what I'm saying? Watch out for that, man. Don't surround yourself with those types of people, okay? And last but not least here, don't be so quick to judge situations. Don't be so quick to judge why something happens. Something can happen right now that right now in this moment looks and feels really bad, painful, okay? And what most of us do when something happens, we jump the gun, we jump to conclusions, we sign, stamp it, seal it, say this is why it happened and that, this, that, and the third, and then we file it away in the filing cabinet. And then, a couple years later, we look back and say, hold up, hold up. I feel totally differently about that thing happening now. I thought it meant this thing, but now, in retrospect, I see that thing that I thought it was isn't what it is at all. It actually makes perfect sense why that thing had to happen. Oopsie. You know, you have no idea right now. Right now, you, the little ego you, the little shit splat of consciousness that you are with this little skin suit on is like a piss ant crawling through the carpet, you know? Like one of them little teeny weeny little shits, man. Them little bitty piss ants, man, crawling through the carpet. And the goal is for that little piss ant to get from this end of the room to that end of the room. Okay, and your higher self, your oversoul, and your guides and all these are like you up here. Okay, you're aware of the room. Not just the carpet that this little piss ant is in, but the whole room. Okay, do you think that piss ant could comprehend this room? But you don't just know the room, you know the whole house. You know the neighborhood this house is in. You know the city that this neighborhood is in. You know the state that the city is in. You know the country that the state is in. Dude, what you know is so vastly mind-boggling. There's no way that little pissant will be able to comprehend your vantage point. See what I'm saying? So trust me. If your higher self is leading you somewhere, you're not going to know what it is right away. Now, in hindsight, you might be able to look back and say, oh, I see why that thing had to happen. But right now, you just need to trust that your higher self knows exactly what's going on and just listen to it. It's going to be scary. You're going to be like, oh, this don't make no sense. But you're just a piss ant in the carpet, dude. Trust me, you have no idea. Don't try to figure it out right now. Just trust your higher self, okay? Trust it. Anywho, I feel like the messages my Scorpios needed to hear have come through today, all right? I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you that tuned in and played along. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Okay? Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Y'all have a good one.